I don't know why that didn't immediately flip to here, and I'm kind of curious. I gotta also raise my camera. We're gonna be talking while I adjust. All right. Also, welcome back. This is Jack. Y'all know who I am, possibly. Yeah, I'm wearing a tank top today. It's rather warm in the apartment for me, because you know me, I overheat. A couple things I want to talk about before we get into the game. I'm not gonna call them serious topics, but they are something worth talking about, in my opinion. One is a celebratory thing. A lot of syllables. Oh, it just didn't recognize it. Big shot, and then I can't do anything about it. Actually, I'm gonna hit the button and see if it does work. So y'all getting the stinger again? Yeah. Okay, now it worked. I don't know why it didn't work before. That was weird. Anyway, so celebratory side first. Weighed myself this morning down to 240. That's down from 250, and this is about 4 weeks after I started adding real walking into my routine. And for those who don't know, I usually get about 10,000 steps in, or 6 miles, depending on the pace I'm going. When I do the 6 miles, it's actually more like 13. But the average is 10,000. Because on recovery days, sometimes I'll just do 6,000, which I've already done today. And depending on when I get done streaming, I might do some more walking. Right now, Zane's asleep on my trip. Let's see here. There's that. And this is an odd thing to be celebrating about, but I wanted to bring it up. Where's my walking? So there's this. I'm going to call it a weight loss drug, but it's actually not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be a diabetic drug. But because the same thing that helps you process sugar also helps you process fat, it ends up helping as a weight loss drug. It's also an appetite suppressant. So appetite suppressant is actually not an issue for me. It's usually just impulse control. Usually a bigger issue for me because I'll get it in my head I need to have a pizza and I'll resist it as long as I can, but eventually I'll just break down and eat a whole. So I'm usually pretty careful about that. Anyway, The reason why I bring that up is because they're starting to find out that not only is it is effective in what people were wanting for, but there's a major side effect to it. I didn't actually look what the side effect is, so I can't tell you, but I dodged a bullet because I talked about it with my um, I talked about it with my when I was doing my medical checkup with the VA, and I said I was considering it, but I actually talked myself out of it because I'm like, with my bipolarism, there's no guarantee it would actually do me any good because I go into my manic side, I already don't eat anyway. You don't want me to have my appetite suppressed even more, and then when I go my depressive side, the same problem. I'm just too lazy to go eat. Um, I dodged a bullet on that. And then the last thing I wanted to bring up before we got into the game is I don't know the details because I haven't looked into it yet, but Israel and Hamas, Pakistan, anyway, have reached a ceasefire, so civilians will thankfully stop dying. I'm not going to talk about the politics of that. I have my firm opinion, and I'll admit if I talked about it, I'd probably get canceled. But I'm not going to get into it. I'm pro peace. Let's leave it. Unless y'all really want me to talk about it, then I will. Anyway, let's get into some Remnant 2. I just wanted to talk about those things real fast because I wanted to celebrate that I drowned to 240 from 250. Because for those who don't know, weight management has been an issue almost my whole life. I've been a rather chunky person almost my whole life. So even when I was at my thinnest in the Navy and my most fittest, I was still considered overweight by a large margin. This is my one I play by myself, because this is the one I run with. No, not this one. This one I run with Mike. This one is one I'm doing that's a hardcore run. Because I do want to, like, it does bother me that I haven't beaten the game in hardcore and that I haven't beaten it in Apocalypse. It bothers me. I'm trying to get good enough, but I want to beat it in Apocalypse first. That's what this build's for. Now, I do want to brag about this. So one of the hardest to find weapons in the game is this shotgun pistol. It's called Anguish. It's got the most ridiculous steps, and it just came out. Hey, Pepe. So that's one version of the shot. You can charge it up and it puts a spike that explodes. You can just shoot it normally and then it's a shotgun. And then its ability basically becomes a machine gun where the pellets explode afterward. Now, admittedly, this weapon's actually garbage. It actually is not that good. Until they're probably gonna buff it, if I had to guess. They'll probably buff it. So when I go to do Apocalypse stuff, it'll actually be garbage. I probably won't use it. But until then, I can do this stuff. I can use what I want. Because right now I'm just running around in the base difficulty. What makes it hard to get? So in the new DLC, you have to go to this mansion. And there's a weird puzzle where you have to check the rooms in the right order and all that good stuff. However, there's another way to finish it is by taking Liquid Death, which is the suicide route. And then you talk to the guy, or so you get something in there. Then you have to go to certain variants of each world and go to a specific location and talk to a Dran. And you have to do this in order without dying. If you die once, you restart the whole process. Jump around to each one of these instances until you've talked to all of them. Then when you get to the final one, you go into his dream proper and you get the item. So it's just now the good news is you don't have to do it in one world setting. You can use adventure to do it, which makes it a little bit easier, but you do have to be at least able to go to Root Earth for part of it, which means you've beaten the campaign at least to a certain degree. I got lucky, and because the last place you go is Tormented Asylum, which is one of the original endings, and I got lucky that I was able to go to that one. Because it's at the end of the run, and the other one that's at the end of the run is Narud. Because the easiest ones to get to is Yisha, because it's right at the beginning at the Red Throne. Labyrinth, right at a spawn point. You probably have already done Labyrinth if you can go to Root Earth, and there's no literal way. And then Tormented Asylum is at the end, and the Narud one's at the end. So you have to get through both those worlds without dying, unless you rolled a perfect campaign. And also the mansion, the Phantom Mansion, whatever you want to call it, is such a rare event that it's like, I think it's like an 8% chance on a world spawn that you'll find it. So that's another problem with it. That's just what makes it hard. In fact, it took like 2 days of data miners and just theory crafting to finally find it. That's actually a really big deal. Like, me having it makes me insanely happy.
Stop.
So that's what makes it so hard to get. Now, right now, it's garbage. It is a garbage weapon. It just does, like, and mind you, the people saying it's garbage are the people who just play Apocalypse for fun. Like, they have these OP broken builds and stuff. And to me, even to me, it's not a great weapon. But I'm going to use it because I got it. It's one of those bragging rights kind of moment. Now, what I'm doing here is, I'm not trying to complete this story. I've already done it enough times. I've gotten everything from here. There's a couple of world events in here.
Here they come.
There's a world event that I'm after. There's a world event in here that I'm after because it has a ring that I want. My character that I run with, Bad Techie, has the ring, but this one does not. So I want to go get that ring. That's how I even know the ring exists. Yeah, it's... also, hi Ham Ham. I didn't realize it was you who said. I thought Pepe had asked what makes it so hard to get. But let me show you how it actually works against these guys. So we'll do the charge up shot. He doesn't even one-shot them. Mind you, it only takes one round to do that. The one advantage this weapon does have is it's simultaneously a shotgun, assault rifle, a shotgun, assault rifle, and effectively a sniper because your focus shot zooms in really good. But right now what I'm looking for is a crashed ship. I've only seen it once. But mind you, I've never looked for it before. Because I didn't really... I knew it existed, but I didn't know what it looked like, so I just never bothered. But when I was running with Mad Techie, I ran across it. And, yeah. So see, it's like... Even now, it's just garbage. I'll flip to another weapon and show you the difference. I'm about to get into a boss fight. So actually, that'll make a very... Or not a boss fight, an elite fight. He can go down, he can't die. Alright, here's an elite. Let's play with this. Now, mind you, this weapon is fully upgraded. Because I decided I was going to use this no matter what because of the effort, I fully upgraded it. Alright, it took the whole mod charge for me to take him out. I will point out, though, my build is not spec'd around using this weapon, so you could argue I'm not using it to its full potential. I'm built for raw damage. Now, because it uses explosions, there are a lot of tricks you can do to make explosions really, really freaking powerful. I'm using an alternate build that's more about bleeding. Self-bleeding at that. Alright, it doesn't look like the crash ship is on this version. Yeah, no, the dog cannot die permanently. The dog is only for one build specifically called the Handler. Called the Handler. The advantage is, dog is best doggo. The dog is best doggo, because he will revive you if you go down. He walks up and uses your self-heal thing to revive you. Now, mind you, that's only if you set the Handler as your prime class, not your secondary archetype. Because it's currently my secondary. Because I'm leveling it. Is the only reason I actually am using it. It's not that I don't like it. I'm using it for a different... I'm leveling it for a specific reason. Alright, where'd it go? Now, the only thing I don't like... the one thing I don't like about having the pupper is you can hurt him. So if you use a lot of explosion weapons around him, the explosions can hurt him. But the good news is, the perk that you learn from being around him is called Kinship, and it reduces the damage that allies take, or you damage to yourself. And that's actually why I'm leveling it, is because then once you max out the class, You can use the trade outside. This is a Souls-like game. In fact, the original was referred to as Dark Souls, but with guns. Now, the original's not bad. I'm not going to trash the original. But the this is a mark up by a large margin, in my opinion. And what you're fighting, incidentally, is called the Root. The Root, usually... Well, right now I'm not fighting the Root, but what's causing a lot of these issues is the Root. This is a world that was turned into basically a starship, and then flew into the mother of all black holes. That was their brilliant idea. Alright, yeah, it's definitely not here. I'm going to be resetting this world. I think I've explored almost the whole region. Yeah, I think I have, but I'm going to go double check that little spot down in the bottom. But I'd hate to reset it, it was here. But you can be Doom Guy in this game, by the way. In fact, I actually have a video on my Coffee Over Gaming channel where you are the Doom Slayer. There we go. Here's a shotgun. Here's a double barrel shotgun. So you got the super shotgun, right? Yeah. You got yourself a nice double barrel shotgun. You got, as I said before, you got the super shotgun. This is actually, oh, hang on, I gotta get the mod charged up. Not only is this probably one of the best handguns in the game, mind you, it's got limited range because it is a shotgun. But once you're close enough, you can pretty much one-shot most regular units and do a lot of damage to elites. Oh, I did not have that ring for some reason. There we go. All right. So here's what the ability I put on it is. I literally do the grapple shot. You can be Doomslayer in this game, like straight up. There's actually a class called Challenger that has an ability that is basically Doomslayer's Berserk. You can use a punching weapon for it to make it authentic. You can make Doomslayer in this game.
Come on.
The only thing is I haven't seen any armors that fit. Mind you, I don't have all the armors, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, the crash ship is not here, unless it's like right around this corner. I don't know why I reload so much. I don't need to. There is an engineer class that's... Probably the engineer class armor would probably be the best. By the way, your armor is not isolated to your class. It's just that it comes with the engineer, so that's why I call it the engineer class armor. Best doggo leveled up. He got Smurder. Yeah, it's not over here, so yeah, it's not in this run. I'll be drinking Liquid Escape once I get rid of these guys. The good thing about this game versus actual Dark Souls games is when you die, you don't lose anything. A broomstick? Where? Or are you talking about the giant hammer I'm using? Talking about one of my long guns or what? Alright, I keep getting compelled to keep checking.
Bleeding won't stop.
Drinking Liquid Escape. Long gun? Alright, I'll take a look at what you're talking about once I respawn. So the good news is when I do this, it just takes me back to a checkpoint. No repercussions. It just respawns everything. But if you're doing that, chances are you want to do that. Oh, the one I'm holding? That's an LMG. I'm using an LMG. The reason it looks the way it does is because of when you put the mods on, it actually changes the aesthetic of the weapon. Unless you're talking about the giant ass hammer. Because that is a hammer. It's not a broomstick. It is a giant ass hammer. It's actually a new one. It's really powerful. I'm gonna check. I don't think I actually checked this Nerude.
Still bleeding.
No, it looks like I did. It looks like I've been everywhere here. But I'm gonna actually go look anyway. No. I'm gonna reset. Oh yeah, no, I can see it. Now that you mentioned it, I can see what you're talking about. But it's not. This part of the farming is going to get tedious, not going to lie. Hopefully the Forgotten Prison has it, because that's where I found it with Mad Techie, so I think I have the best chances. Actually, the other one I was doing was Forgotten Prison anyway, so... Because the other items I want require me to farm Loathsome. And, No, that's fine. You can call it a broom. It's actually probably it's one of the best for two reasons. One, it has an insane amount of stagger on its own. You're gonna be knocking bitches around. And then two, its passive ability is incoming damage grants awakening, which increases melee damage by 5% per stack for 10 seconds. Max stack 10 stacks. Now, normally, but I don't want to take hits. I have a... Why you see me keep spurting blood is because I wear a ring that makes me bleed, which gives me a little bit of damage, so it's always giving me that perk. And it's intentional. I counter heal over it naturally, so I don't care.
What is there? Are sentience? You tell me. And yet you
I wouldn't agree with that. I don't know why it would... Like, it can remind you I don't care. But I wouldn't agree with that, because in God of War, your character is a Bamf. You are meant to destroy everything. It's effectively another Doomslayer. But in this one, your character's at a disadvantage all the time. Like, this is meant to be a difficult game. But if you feel it makes you think of God of War, that's fine. Oh, but anyway, the root that's what the big bad in this game is effectively, because the world in this one is a computer simulation, for lack of a better description. It's basically a virus or corruption. Literal data corruption.
Get a load of this place.
Alright, I'm not stopping at any of the side dungeons because I don't need to. Oh yeah, what's the new ring I picked up? I don't remember. Oh, carrying... Okay, pointless for me. It's only for the engineer class. Unless they drop a new class that can spawn heavy weapons. I'm just ignoring everything until I find the dungeon I gotta go to. Which, by the way, I do need to play the most recent God of War. I'm only stopping to fight them because... Actually, XP. And I'm gonna pick up that ring, even though that ring over there, because I already have it probably. Yeah, because it gets me 250 scrap, which is a decent amount.
Still bleeding.
By the way, your classes do have special abilities. I just don't always use them because I don't like not having them available. So it's one of those classic, oh, this item you have limited uses of. All right, never using it. But no, like you need to use it for, nope, never using it. I might need it. Okay, dude, you're fighting the last boss of the game. You'll never have another fight after this, and it wouldn't carry over to New Game Plus anyway. or there's no New Game Plus. Nope, not using it. Might need it for something else. I am one of those players. I'm even worse in Souls-like games, where dying doesn't reset the things you lost. This is the right dungeon. I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's actually... If this is the dungeon I'm thinking it is, I might do it anyway. Wait. Do I have the pulse rifle on this character? I do want to do the spore bloom build. It does not look like I have the pulse rifle on this character. So if this is the dungeon I'm thinking it is, I might still do it anyway. But this probably is just the hatchery. If I can find the way into the dungeon. God damn, there it is. That's the correct dungeon to go into anyway. Well, in Souls-like games, it's so you'll use a consumable, then you die to the boss, and you don't have the consumable. It doesn't come back. But in games like, let's say, God of War, if you use a consumable, then die, it resets you, so you're fine. The hatchery.
Still bleeding.
Ugh. It gets annoying. I really hope they patch it so if you're wearing that ring, it doesn't repeatedly say that. I'm gonna use my shotgun for here, because these guys are super fragile. Ooh, chest. There is a part of me in regards to what you said about you using them straight away that makes me like horrified. I'm like, how dare you? There's a secret sword you can get. I already have it, so I'm not worried about it. But if you time your jump to land on the thing it's about to pull up, you can get to a balcony, and then follow the balcony, and you'll get a really big power sword. It's just a different mindset that we have as gamers. I instinctively want to save it for when I need it. I might actually, once I find what I'm looking for, I might jump out of... I might go back to the War 13, which is the neutral world, and see about making a... See if there's a reasonable build I can make where it really uses the anguish. Just because I got it and I want to freaking use it. Not trying to do any of the events here, I'm just trying to get through it. The good thing is I naturally have lifesteal too, so as I kill things, I just get health. I might die. I might die. Actually, no, well, no, I will, because the doggo won't revive me, because I don't have it as my main. Trying to pick this up, goddamn.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just, it comes down to a different philosophy on like using items. I didn't have the Legacy Protocol before, which I know is a really interesting one. Reduce. Oh yeah. That's a one that's really big if you're a skill user. If you want to spam your skill. Which actually, once I get to where I want to with my build, I probably will. Gotta get through this boss. Jump down here. How did it not get status effect at all? Is it immune to it? I don't remember it being immune. I remember, no, yeah, because even now it's being status effect. Come back here. I'm trying to kill you.
Come on.
That's the correct one. You can see it sticking out of it. I can get that. I'm using this because I put a slow mod on it, so when I hit him with my ults with it, it slows him. And also my LMG was a little low on ammo. Yeah, the boss didn't get hit by it, but all the flyers did. Damn it. There's the correct one. What the hell? I wasn't paying attention enough. Oh yeah, I gotta switch something out with my doggo. He just learned a new ability that actually will heal me. Support dog. He is best doggo. Oh, I shouldn't have used that yet. Oh well, too late. Alright, don't let me, Damn it. It slowed and I still got stuck by it. Honestly, if I'm slowing him, I should probably just go ahead and... I should go ahead, once I slow him, just start wailing on him with the melee weapon. Where are you? Waiting for the correct one to spawn in. Because you can actually shoot him while he's on it. Which is probably the better method for taking him out, but I'm dumb. Yeah, meleeing him was the better idea. He died while he was getting into a new host. That's funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the best part is they're actually dead.
Oh yeah.
He's puppeting a dead body, which is creepy as hell. Like, this world, this world in this game is so freaking bonkers. Oh, that was my elbow. I don't know if you heard that. Damn. Yeah, so yeah, the Anguish is garbage. Like straight, mind you, once again, not using a build for it. Right now I'm debating if I want to shave. Because eventually I might chop my hair off. Because like the original reason I grew my hair out, because I was gonna braid it and shit like that, but I never do it, so there's no point. And then additionally, I was trying to grow out my beard and try to grow out a beard, which I really can't because I got a baby face. Mind you, I have some slight stubble finally coming in, but it's so sparse that you really can't tell. Plus, it's blonde-ish. Against these guys, I'd almost rather melee them. There's really not almost any reason to use the Anguish currently until they buff it. Except for bragging rights that you have it. There it is. That's what I was looking for. I think. Giant ass crash ship. And there are two reasons I wanted to be here. Well, yeah, two reasons. One is there's a ring right in here. Right there. I wanted that ring. What's it called? If you have this helmet, you can get in here. What's it called? It's short on the top, and then the very back it's long. I forget what it's called. And now I have the plasma cutter, which is not the best weapon in the world, but it's really cool. It's just a super laser. Alright, got what I wanted. I went through all that just to get that ring. And you'll see why once I get out of here. Mullet, thank you. Mullets. I hate mullets. I grew up in the South and grew up around enough people who have mullets, and I'm like, no, I don't like this. Stupid. Now you can disagree. Some people say some people like mullets. I don't. Like, arguably, you could say I'm close to a mullet because my top of my hair is long. That's the big difference. And my back of my head is short, and the sides are short. Okay, good. How much water do I have? I didn't get enough water. Alright, so the reason I wanted the ring is this. So the ring naturally, here's what it does. When I take damage, I get 1 stack of Bulwark. Bulwark, by the way, reduces damage by 5%. Because I'm constantly taking damage because of bleed, I always have 5 stacks of Bulwark, which is the cap. So I naturally have a 25% damage reduction no matter what. And that's the reason. So now I have a natural 25% damage reduction at all times. Now this is what I've been wanting for this build. Now, that said, take that off. I think I can get away without wearing that blood-tinged ring. Let's see. Oh, I'm changing out a lot of things anyway. So let's go ahead and take this off anyway. I know I went through all the trouble of getting it, but I want to see if I can do an explosion build.
Need something with a longer barrel.
I could do that still, but we'll come back to that. Actually, still a good ring. Go ahead and throw it on. Fuck it. This would be good because I will be doing a lot of fire, so I'll go ahead and toss that on. Let's see here. Yeah, burning. No, yeah, I'm not doing fire. I'm doing burning, so different.
I wonder if I can make a decent trap out of that one.
Now I just need stuff that just racks on. Alright, I'm not doing range damage right now. Or I'm only doing range damage. I'm not building towards anything else. Mod damage would be a big deal, and now I need mod generation, or more mod damage. I'll just put the blasting cap on as the last one. Alright, let's see how it does now. Okay, we've got the basic shot. Alright, and then it's got constant fire. Alright, let's step back. Alright, I'm getting about almost 800 DPS. It's still going. Alright. So that's a viable way to use it. And I don't think I've got anything on this side that does explosion by default, so I couldn't use it that way. I do have the pulse rifle. Cool. Plasma cutter. Now I'm going to show you the plasma cutter since I've got it out anyway. This is without me upgrading it at all. It was doing almost 300. 300. Now let's go ahead and keep using it for a little bit. Recharge it completely. Let the heat build up. That's its perk. So unupgraded, I'm already doing just an epic amount of damage, and that's without building towards it. So this is an insanely good weapon. I'll run with it. What type of damage is it doing? Just regular. Okay. Which means I do have a ring I'm going to toss on that. Switch out probably that last one. I'll throw that on because that's just more damage. And then switch out this ring. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of the ring I'm looking for, so it's going to take me a second. Wait, what does this one do again? Be great for the burning. This game's all about you building the build you want, so there's a lot of rings, as you noticed. Oh, how'd you do? Like, I know you said quite well, but, example, like, details. Looking for, there's a ring that when you do overheat, it makes you more damage. There it is. Reduces heat generation per round when firing a weapon that overheats by 30%. Increase heat decay by 30%. Which means I'm able to shoot more better if I'm not. Well, mind you, that's actually pointless because I just realized this weapon has a natural heat dissipation ability, so that's kind of pointless. Then I actually know the best ring is actually down here. There's a ring that, as I do damage, it goes up to about 15%. And since this weapon just hits so freaking there it is, that's one. Oh, very nice. I'm obviously still working. I'm taking a break from streaming Overwatch until next season, just because I'm really burnt out on just being disappointed with me not ranking up. And you can feel how you want about that. I'll be doing either Valorant or Farlight 84. I'm trying not to let it overheat before I get the... Yeah, this is a boss melter. This is a boss melter. I'm already hitting 1,000 damage per second. And I'm not spec'd for it. I'm not using really anything to make it more powerful. I'm not using any classes that are built around it. This is awesome. I love it. Alright, this will be a great weapon for while I'm farming. Alright, now I'm going to be farming Lulsum. I need to do something here. I need a ring I'm after. Which version? Forlorn Coast? No, that's not what I need. Roll it. Lulsum is very is very Bloodborne. Marrow Parish, that's what I need. No, it's not. God damn it. The good news is they're changing how they do the rank up system. I don't know if it's next season or the season after. Basically what they'll be doing is you get basically like a report. Okay. I do look forward to that when it happens. I'm being told my Sombra is legit. Like, I'm actually doing really good at Sombra because my my playstyle when I play, which is rare because I don't play DPS very often. My Sombra is legit because I love picking on any stragglers in the back line that isn't the tank, and especially if it's the healer being a priority. I'll pop in, damage them as fast as I can, then dip out. If they have an escape ability, I'll hack them first. So I need to beat one of the bosses in this one. You have 2 bosses in this one. You get to choose.
I don't trust this place.
I can't remember which one off the top of my head, so I'll have to look into it. I inevitably need to beat both of them anyway to get their rings again, because you get both rings, and then you turn them into a necklace. And I already did that, so. Yeah, that's much better. Still, yeah. Maui's getting a buff, from what I'm hearing. I like the Roadhog reworks, actually, by the way. Like, I've been, when I play tank, which has also been rather rare lately, I've been playing him quite a bit. Yeah, because when they released him briefly during the, like, the early screening, I'm going to call it, like, during that one weekend, in Bronze, no, he's not, like, they did a weekend where he was available. There we go, that was nice. But yeah, they released him for like a weekend and people got to test him out. It was during BlizzCon. And honestly, like in Bronze, he's unstoppable. Like no one knows how to handle him in Bronze. But when you get to Silver and up, apparently he was trash.
Okay, this is it.
Obviously, my build is built around me using the charge shot. What mod do I have on these things? Okay, I got the one that causes bleeding, and that causes slow. I know I have something better for him. That's probably what I'll throw on, but let me check. I think I have something that makes... That would be nice, but it's not upgraded, so we're going to throw the Harmonizer on. Because that'll make my my mod when I run it just do 20% more damage, which is my preferred method of taking people out. So I'm forcing it, trying to make the Agonizer worth using. It's not. I gotta check something. Someone's messaging me. It is my older sibling. I sent them something. They just said they were gonna check it out later. Yeah, but in Bronze, no one knew how to counter him. He was dominating Bronze for a good second. But once again, once you got to Silver and people knew how to counter him, he apparently became a bit of a joke. Because they didn't want another repeat of Lifeweaver. When Lifeweaver came out, he wasn't used almost at all because, hey, fish. Lifeweaver wasn't used because his hitbox was too big to be reasonably used. I'm glad you're feeling better, by the way. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you're doing better, or at least I'm hoping you're doing better if you're here. Oh, by the way, if anybody didn't see it, I made a new thumbnail for my Resident Evil stream I did the other days, last 2 Mondays. We'll see. Because right now I'm, like, not actively streaming it, so I really only play it, like, when I'm doing it late at night with my, little sister. And I'm actually really proud of that one. I will be by the way, for the record, I will be streaming Overwatch again next season. I'm just taking a break because I got exhausted being disappointed. Yeah, no, that's definitely a much better weapon. The Anguish. Now that I've upgraded and had to force it to be good. Or at least decent. Remember, this is low level. This is the easiest difficulty. All that because I needed the magic quill from him. I did the clap because, I got the clap. This one I will be doing all the dungeons because there's a ring I need that drops randomly. I'll be doing everything here because there's a chance the ring will appear in one of these dungeons. I might not fight the bosses because I don't need anything from them, and it's just tedious. Although I might do it anyway just to test out my weapon. Laser. Morbid. We'll leave it at morbid. How's that sound? Side benefit, I am getting more scrap, and I'm leveling up my doggo. Who is best doggo. Pathway of the Fallen. Don't remember where this goes. Yeah, this weapon is not the best for room clearing, but I'm feeling like it's going to definitely be a boss melter. Especially when I switch back over to a reasonable build, not an anguish build.
That's ominous.
If you haven't guessed yet, I've done this more than once. There's a boss right over there.
Okay, this is it.
I need to get out of the water. Because he's going to kill me if I don't get out of the water. Fortunately, my dog just went down. Damn it. I was going after him just for the corrupted Luminosite, but he's not worth it. I've gotten everything else from him, so I don't care. He's not worth it. Although I think there's a ring down there I might want. Actually, I'm going to go fight him again. I'm going to try the Anguish against him, see how that feels. Because he's heavily armored. He was thick-skinned, so like has a decent damage reduction, but I think the explosion will bypass it. What's going on in everybody's life? Let's talk about that. I was talking earlier about me celebrating that I'm down to 240 in weight. Down from 250. So that was my big celebration I was talking about earlier in the stream. Talk about what celebrations everybody else has got. I'm sure other people have it. Or people have some. Gave yourself a haircut? I've done that a couple times. I don't know why you're targeting my dog first, and it actually bothers me a little bit. Fucking up my timing with the dodge. Oh, dog's down. I couldn't even roll on that one and I got lucky. He targeted my dog first and I don't like that.
Glad that's over.
I deserve to die. Because I've done it myself, shaving the sides of my head, because that's all I really need to do. And it doesn't always go good. I just don't have the coordination and I can't see everything very well. I got a friend who does it for me lately, because it's just a simple shaving of the sides. And he, the only thing that's a big deal is I got a mole right back here. But yeah, no, that's awesome. That's something to celebrate a bit of, because not everybody can do that.
Come and get some.
That's awesome. Also, Thanksgiving, if I remember correctly. Alright, so this build, like, I am really forcing the Anguish to be any good, and it's still pretty garbage. I'm pretty, like, there's one more ring that would power it up even more called the Searing Ring. No, Singed Ring. And I don't have it, so I can't use it. So let's go ahead and flip back to the build I was using before. That ring can stay, just because it does elemental stuff, and I kind of do that all the time anyway. Or status effect stuff. Atonement Ring.
bleeding.
Yep. Still bleeding. And then the other ring that I just got. Fudge. What are you? Fey Bruiser? Okay. Please don't make me go one at a time. Like, a lot of people, like, even people who play consistently are actually, like, really annoyed that there isn't a system for just, like, auto-sorting your stuff. The part is I can't even remember the name of the ring. I vaguely remember what it looks like. I think it's at the top. No, unfortunately, you can't even do that. Because there's some rings that are just absolutely pointless. Like, I do have Phelan's? Oh, no, I need the other one. So I don't need Phelan. I need to kill the other guy. There it is. Hardcore metal band. There it is. Alright. Ugh, that was annoying. There is a ring that does roughly that, but... Oh, no, it only does by 3. Okay, we're going to use that instead. There, I'm now constantly generating mod power. I don't want to go back to my LMG just because I don't... Like, I do like it, but I want to play around with other things right now. Go ahead and use the shotgun again. Where is it? There it is. Twisting wounds. That now causes bleeding.
Bleeding won't stop.
I don't need Lathley for that, which... Yeah. Does? Because that'd be a new thing. No, it says Y to inspect. Oh, it does favor it. Holy fuck, I didn't notice that before. There. That's new. Never noticed that before. You get 2 attaboy points. They're completely pointless, but they're there. You get 2 attaboy points. Ring I already had. So this weapon, I forget its name, Deceit. And it's got an ability called Ouroboros. What makes it powerful is not its initial abilities. It's its secondary effect. It's not charged up, so I can't use it yet. Will you stop bouncing me? And so it's charged now, and I could use it, but using it then was pointless. I wasn't even watching my health. I wanted to keep an eye on it to see how it's doing. Now, mind you, the damage will skyrocket when I get the ring that I'm currently looking for. That's the random drop. This is the boss fight. Oh, this is the maze. Do I care about the maze? No, I don't. And there's no random rings here. It would give me corrupted luminous sight. Yeah, I don't care. We're exiting dungeon. Oh,
Here we go.
done. I had my shotgun out, not my rifle. So what makes this weapon powerful is its secondary ability, which is I can make these blades spin around me. Hey, Knight. I don't know if that hit him, and I'm hoping it did. Where did he go? Where did he go? No, seriously, where did he go? That's good. There. It didn't hit him because I'd be doing weak spot damage by default. This weapon by default can't do weak spot damage, like shooting someone in the head. I hope it does too. But when you hit them with even one of the blades, it'll make all your attacks become weak spot. Which against bosses is insane. That's what we're shooting for. And the ring I'm going to be getting at the end of this run will help with that. I don't remember what's special about this place. I think it's tied to the clock tower. Oh, this is the clock tower. Okay, so that makes sense. We're running around here looking for rings, which the clock tower has several, but they're all preset. Not going to get that. Looking for random world drop rings freaking sucks. The dried clay one will give me a flat, or effectively a 25% damage increase. And that's going to be insane. Oh, please be the ring I'm looking for. And then I can just bull rush to the boss. And then I'll effectively have the build I'm looking for me to do an apocalypse run. Nope. I get a shit ton of scrap just picking up these wrong rings, but whatever. That sounds like a challenge.
I got you in my Kill the stranger!
Got you in my sight.
If I find an elite, I'll show you guys what the true damage of this weapon actually is.
Start for that.
After the book, because once again, that gets me XP and scrap, so. Oh yeah, there's a concoction I need to drink. Alright, once I get to the next checkpoint, I will be taking a 5-minute break. And then we will proceed. I'll use that time to go take a leak, get some more water. Means there's a red nearby. They wouldn't be able to be summoned otherwise. There he is. I'm not seeing his health bar, which is actually bothering me. Who the fuck is hitting me? There, get rid of him. Oh, he's already almost dead, too. I have never fought him. I almost missed that. I need those corrupted shards.
Help me with this outside! Gonna put a bullet in you!
See what the new mod I just picked up was, or mutator. Reduces the heat generation of this weapon by 25%. Reload speed is increased by up to 50% based. That will be insanely good for the laser I just got.
Attack them! Down.
Almost out of ammo.
Damn it.
Hey, handler level 6.
Keep them away!
Good, ammo.
Coming here to war!
That's who's after me. I don't know if I hit him with it, but he's dead. I did, because I wouldn't have gotten that damage. Doggo, no, stay with me.
I got you in my
Bleeding
sight.
won't stop.
Leave us alone, trespasser!
Keep them away! Leave us alone! Stand together!
No. As Trickster would like to point out, it's just me beating up a bunch of homeless people. I'm gonna change out from that. The Meridian. In case you're wondering, the Meridian is straight up just a grenade launcher.
We'll fight back! You can't kill us all!
Probably climb up and look around up there, because there's usually some rings tucked away. And the whole reason I'm here is to pick up rings. Might be a boss up this way, and if there is, I'll go ahead and take them out real fast.
We will end them!
Really go pick up that ammo, but I'm not going to. A boss, just another place to teleport to. I'll go ahead and go. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I think it's just the area where you find the missing clock piece. Pretty sure that's what it is. In which case, I'm not going to care. I'm just going to leave. No, it's the Derelict Lighthouse, which is a place I needed to go for one of the other builds I wanted to do. This worked out brilliantly. I love it. Oh, let me go talk to that stone and get my ammo back.
bleeding.
Hey Emmy, thanks for following. I'm doing all right. Gail tells me I now weigh 240 instead of 250, so hey, on the right direction. Hey Gothic. I was wondering if I'd get to see you today. It's going all right so far. Be better once I find this last piece of jewelry I'm looking for. Just about any game.
Okay, this is it.
I don't know what took him out so fast. I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the chase. If your next thing is gonna be making graphic design stuff for me, no thank you. I can't afford that kind of stuff, and I really rather make it myself. I stream almost daily. I'm gonna save us both the trouble. That's just the way. Y'all follow almost the exact same script, so I usually can pick y'all out. Well, maybe in the future. If anything in the future, I'd be more interested in professional thumbnail makers, because that's usually my biggest weakness, in case you're wondering. Because I'm more of a YouTuber than I am a Twitch person. Twitch is just a side effect. I do appreciate you swinging by, but and I wish the best for you. Go. That's how you do it. Weapon melted them. All right, I'll take. I'll make sure to save it. I'm getting the Sparkfire shotgun here, which is a shotgun that naturally does fire. Which is, really good. There it is. I got a crazy witch behind me. Oh, that's fine. You can stay lurking in the shadows. I mean, you are a vampire, so like being out in the light is usually a bad idea for you. See? Called it. I am going to be taking a quick break, probably about 5 minutes when I get to a checkpoint, which is soon. Twitch, you're getting an ad. YouTube, I'm marking it for an ad, but you might not even see it because it doesn't always do ads. Especially for my stream for some reason. Like I always get flagged for inappropriate streams, so whatever. I'm really happy this place had what I was looking for, though. Now, let's just do this the easy way. 'Cause I also really have to pee. Unlike other Souls, as I said before, unlike other Souls-like games, this game does not punish you for dying, really. You just lose the things you lost. Makes sense. We're gonna jump back to Ward 13, and I'm gonna go from there. And then go to the break. But yeah, I got the Sparkfire shotgun, which is really good for some other builds. I'll have to upgrade the hell out of it. Anyway, taking a 5-minute break. BRB. I don't even think I have a hotkey for going to break. We'll have to fix that. Anyway. Do I not actually have a break? Yeah, it's technically just starting soon. Back. I am back. Cool. Alright. I know it was less than 5 minutes. But I did everything I wanted to do, which was mostly just take a leak. Yeah, that sums it up. So I'm back. Let y'all see the game, I guess. Walking through the steps of what I gotta do in my head. He's ain't so cute. Those who don't know, Zane's my kitty cat. He is adorable. He is the most adorable kitty cat ever, and you can't convince me otherwise. Stops letting me know that I got the Sparkfire shotgun. Which, once again, I was not expecting to get on this run at all. If I find the ring, the dried clay ring, which is what I'm looking for, then I've got what I want. Because I'll be getting the other ring that I want this run no matter what. I literally just killed them all with my ult. Except for him, apparently. Doggo took care of him, though, because he is best doggo. Zane has this weird habit when he's drinking water. He'll start, like, scratching at the cardboard I have underneath it. And for those who don't know, I have a for those who don't know why, I have a cardboard thing underneath because he's a messy eater. And that stops it from, like, getting into the carpet. Not what I meant to shoot.
Got you in my sights.
Oh, the Huntress is here. Nice. Oh yeah, that's a nice, healthy damage reduction. Yep, this build is definitely a boss melter. Could almost call it a smelter.
I'm full up.
Nah, that was horrible. Strike that one from the record. What's this one?
Dominating.
Oh yeah.
Bleeding.
I forgot what that button was. I had to check. They do have a slight soundboard, a really small one. I have this one too. And then of course my favorite.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Like my most used line, especially when I'm playing Souls-likes and somebody tries to run from me. Is there loot up here? I like loot. Can I has loot? Doggo wants loot. Doggo gets what Doggo wants. And Doggo wants loot. And yes, just like any other game with firearms in it, I reload way too much. Another game of me running around murdering homeless people. Don't mind me. Well, they may not be homeless, they may have homes. I am glad the first DLC expanded this world first, because one, we didn't know anything about the One True King, which was really cool, that we get to fight him as a boss because he went crazy after he almost died. But two, it's just one of the coolest worlds. I like this side. Accurate. Oh yeah, last button I have. I don't know why I have that one, but it's just the Minecraft eating noise. Let's check what's up here, just in case there is a ring or anything up there. I doubt there is, but we'll look. Really hoping I'm wrong. Nope, no ring. Although, where's she? Supposed to be over here. Yeah, that's where she's at. Let's go fight the boss. boss of this area. I don't have to, but no, I gotta go up. But I do want to test this as a boss melter.
Still bleeding.
It's not great at trash clears, but I can rely on me being a ritualist for that.
It's got your name on it.
Keep an eye out. I'm just keeping an
They're here!
eye out in case somebody says something.
This bullet's got your name on it.
There we go. Hoping that got rid of my hiccups. Yep, there she is. I don't want to fight her yet. Okay, guess I'm fighting her. Alright, I want to shoot you. Let me shoot you. My buff ran out before I could even hit her once. Alright, she's getting the explosions. I'm effectively firing rockets at her right now. Wish my doggo hadn't started the fight before I was ready. A little upset about that, but whatever. Y'all know what you call a small dog, right? Subwoofer. But
Bleeding won't stop.
that's fine. Imagine you're getting ready to stream anyway, so.
Take my aim.
He's been invaded!
Great. More bad news.
Oh, you're not streaming today? Just not feeling it, or computer issues? Computer issues, I want to know about. If you're not feeling it, I get it. I'm sitting there watching the explosive just bounce.
Gonna put a bullet in you.
PC issues. You want to troubleshoot with me? We can talk about it.
Glad that's over.
Trespassers!
Or is it still just the fans? Because if it's just the fans, then I get it. Maybe if I want to start streaming, okay, that's fine. The microphone I got you will filter it out. If it filters out me typing, then it'll filter out you, your fan going burr. But I can also imagine, because you don't want to risk damaging the computer, you don't want to stress it out too much. When you get your new PC, I am going to try and see if I can get you to set up for dual streaming. Because you can do it for free. I just have too many channels for me to do it for free. So I need your opinion on something. So, Wade Barnes of, or Minion, Lord Minion 777, somebody that regularly streams with, or makes content with, Bob and Markiplier. He was streaming, when he was doing his stream, I think he was playing Phasmophobia or Demonologist. They were talking about the Dead by Daylight community, and it described it as like being in high school and just like the drama around it. And he even said it's probably one of the more toxic communities to stream with. What are your thoughts?
Fresh prey. Outsider.
Okay. Because obviously I'm not a part of that community. I don't play the game at all. I've been tempted a couple of times to make content involving it just to be a smartass. Or just to be dumb. But I always talk myself out of it. Because I do own it on Epic Games. I got it for free on Epic Games. Well, I'm gonna declare it's nowhere near as toxic as like League of Legends, because League of Legends is the definitive most toxic game. Or most salty game, and by extension toxic. For a while, Fortnite had a really bad toxicity problem. And by large part that was because of there was one troll, like the most dedicated troll used that platform a lot. I can't remember what his name is, but he was famous for like doing "oh yeah" for a song he made of him just going "oh yeah, yeah, yeah." I knew that was gonna be a ring I already had, because I think that's a set ring.
Kill him.
Bleeding. Stop.
I know. I don't care. Hey, Evelyn. Evelyn. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing all right. Where is he? I hear him. He's one of the big ones. He's down there. There he is. I believe you. If you're saying it, then it must be true, because you don't usually exaggerate or lie about that kind of thing. Hey, Evelyn, if your next thing is going to be trying to get me to hire you as a graphic designer, I'm going to save you the trouble. No, I'm not interested. You're actually the second one to show up in this stream alone. We appreciate you swinging by, though. If that's what you're here for. If not, I hope you stick around. Sorry if I'm being rude. Well, I imagine, just like there's usually good people in almost every community, because you have those people who, like, want to be the wholesome, the positive people in the community, because of the, and they do it out of spite of the negativity. Just spamming the same attack and it gets annoying fast. Don't think he healed me with that. I knew someone who was toxic but changed and became a nice guy. Yeah. And like, I can understand getting frustrated and screaming. Tyler 1 being an example for League of Legends. Like, he was legitimately a wholesome and good guy. It's just that when he was playing League of Legends, he would lose his shit because he was passionate. Like, that you could define, if it would define him in any way, it would be he's passionate. And so he would lose his shit while playing. So I get that. I get being passionate about the game you're playing, and it makes you want to scream. So I get that. Still haven't found the dried clay ring, so great. How much until... Okay, Doggo's at 6. Is that giving me an... I'm gonna grab the wrong card. I'm gonna grab this one because something seems odd about it. I know the correct one. I know where it went. I'm just not.
Bleeding won't stop.
Alright, so no, it's just gonna give me the wrong one penalty. Okay. Oh, one-eyed Joker idol. That's new. Oh no, I just never got it on this character. Okay. Alright, let's do the correct one so I can advance. The one I need right there. I am appreciative it lets you see the card a second time. Should be this one still. It looked like it morphed through one of the cards though, so I might... No, I'm right. Yay! I guessed right.
Maybe I should check out that mural again.
Now I can go fight the boss. Now I gotta check which one to fight though, because I don't remember which one I gotta kill. So, I'll have to tab out of the game for a minute. Probably be checking the time of how long I've been streaming, or how long since my break, because I might have to take a lunch break. My stomach just hit me and said I'm hungry. Thankfully I have food prepared, so all I gotta do is warm it up and wolf it down, so I could take a 10-minute break, not even that, and I'll be back. Probably even the 5-minute break I can get away with, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna check on Twitch to see how long since I started the last ad break, and it'll tell me how long I've been streaming since then. But it'll definitely be after this boss fight. Now, I don't know how well I'm going to do in this boss fight. This boss fight is not easy to
Missing a piece.
begin with. Alright, let me check which boss I have to kill.
Still bleeding.
The ring I want. That's the one I want. Okay. So I gotta kill the dark one. I gotta kill the dark one. The dark one, which is the one I'm already at. Okay, cool. Oh, I gotta tweak something. Tweak something with the build I'm doing. Redo my traits. There we go. I did that because I had gotten a new one, Bark Skin, which just straight up increases my damage reduction. So I should have about a 50% damage reduction. Find out. Yeah, 59% actually. Nice. Gotta kill this guy in here. He's a bit of a dick.
Curious. Ah, now that is. This is not as interesting as I wanted.
I think I missed him. No, I didn't.
The most fun, but it's just.
Next phase.
Such as this. I see.
Axel.
There was no.
Yeah, that's right. You scrapped with the wrong bitch.
So now I should have the ring that'll finish out the build. Now, I don't have a lot of things that would power me up even further, which is mythic relics. Yeah, I just have the salt. Gotta pull the lever and talk to his other half. Now, I'll probably have to look up the build because I can't remember it all off the top of my head. I just remember I needed that ring. Because you get to decide which one to kill, and I've killed them both countless times.
Welcome. I am. And you here. You may go.
I killed the wrong one! Fudge, I gotta do this again anyway. I killed the wrong one. Now I'm disappointed. Let me look at what the build is anyway. Because I know I'm not wearing most of the things anyway. It's gonna be a second. Missing that ring. Missing a couple. No, I have that one. Why would I be using that? Very curious why I'd be using that. If I was smart, I'd let him just play out and look at what he all clicks on. Cool, don't care. Don't know why you would want the Navigator pendant. I'm guessing it's just a form of survival. Archer's Crest, which I don't think I actually have. Thankfully, this is alphabetical, so I'll be able to go from there. Yeah, I do not have Archer's Crest. Interesting. Okay, so that's another ring I don't have. And the other two I actually know off the top of my head. Okay. But I can switch out for two of them, so let's do that. And then I gotta do that run again anyway, because I messed up. I was gonna have to run it again anyway, because reasons. The other one I need. Bring it back up. Alright, so what I did was, one of the rings actually, I should have thought of it.
Rabbit's gotta polish his stuff more.
The more weak spot shots I do, the more damage I naturally will do as well.
Those guns that Rabbit sells are better for killing.
That's what it does. And since all my attacks become weak spot hits, there we go. Where'd my... Why is my cursor not moving? I got... Oh, I did level that up. That's the Assassin's Dagger. I leveled the wrong thing. I need to level the God Splitter. Where are you? I have the God Splitter. Where are you? There it is. I don't know why I couldn't see it. I'm building around doing weak spot hits anyway.
So long.
So what I just did is now this weapon has a unique ability that when you hit it somebody with a charged attack, all subsequent hits become weak spot hits for like 2 seconds.
Breathing. Quality.
See how far I am from upgrading the my grenade launcher. There it is. I have only 3. Damn it. I need 10. There. That one's been upgraded. So pissed at myself for messing that up.
Bleeding won't stop. Still bleeding. Bleeding won't stop. Still bleeding.
In case you're wondering, I'm recycling trying to get a specific starting area because that tells me who the boss is. Morrow Parish gives me the Asylum. The Royal Courtyard gives me the 2 False Kings, and then the Coast one gives me the new one, which is the 1 True King route.
Real pretty. Yeah, I don't trust this place.
I have another pistol I could be using, other than the Anguish. Go back to using the double barrel. Oh, let me put a mutator on here. Probably a good one. Oh, no, that's better. Damage reduction while I'm doing my charge attack, which is a heavy requirement for this weapon. Oh yeah, I was gonna check to see how long since my last break. I got 22 minutes before I'll take my lunch break.
Here they come. That was rough.
I must have lured them in there by accident, or they haven't spawned for some reason. An elite in here, I get to test out how the new rings are going to treat me. God damn it! He's already gonna have no the debuff gone on him, so didn't get to. Because he kept running away.
That looks important.
Bigly annoyed.
Bleeding won't stop.
Shut up about that. I really hope they... Well, one of the benefits to me not using the bleed build much longer is I won't have to hear that.
Okay, this is it.
Not a real test, he was already almost dead. I gotta watch the dance again, unfortunately. It was actually much more powerful than I thought it would be. Mind you, it is a boss weapon, so it makes sense. Gets me 500 scrap, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Yes, I know this is not the right way to get to the boss, but doing it anyway because once again I'm looking for another ring.
I don't like the looks of this.
I should have probably hit that up and got my... Well, let's go ahead and go. It'll give me my ammo back and it'll recharge my ability. Because once I get this ring, I'll go ahead and just finish up the campaign I'm currently running. And...
Here we go.
There's a ring. Fingers crossed. Is it it? Is it it? Is it it? Nope. Don't even know what the fuck that one is, though. Oh, okay. No, it's a new one that I do recognize now. Getting literally everything else but the one I want. Shot at my dog. This place didn't have it.
Still bleeding.
Leaving dungeon. Sorry if some of this is boring or tedious to you guys. This is what I do. Although if I was smart, I'd be running this on a nightmare mode, which is just below apocalypse, because that would get me better relic mods. I love doing that. Like, the only way that gets better is if you, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, if you're an engineer and you just throw down your turret. But in regards to the someone who was toxic but changed, going back to that one, I always applaud that. I always applaud somebody trying to make themselves mo better, because I feel that's the point of life, is to create your own version of, I'm not gonna say your perfect self, because nothing is ever perfect, but your mo better self. It's your life is effectively the quest to reach the version that you find mo better. And I imagine not everybody agrees with that, but that's my philosophy, and it's pretty much been it since at least 2016. Well, 2017, because I had my breakdown in 2016. Blistering Cloister. I think I know who's the boss in this one. I might fight him anyway, just because I can. Actually, I don't think I have his mod.
This is it.
Might go ahead and fight him anyway.
Still bleeding.
I need to save my ammo. Or subterfuge, so they hide who they truly are. I do have it. Okay, cool. I'm not going to go down and do the secret boss this time. Oh wait, no, this might be the False King. Actually means I'll be switching over to the Assassin Dagger, because I get something unique for killing him with that. But yeah, that's, as I said before, that's been pretty much my philosophy on life since my mental breakdown. I've been trying to make the mo better version of myself that I believe that I should have. Recently, my fitness is finally starting to take shape. I'm working out more consistently, more intelligently. You know what's good? There. Annoying me.
Damn. Is it over?
Please be the ring I'm looking for. Please be the ring I'm looking for. Brewmaster's Cork. Something new, but not what I want. I can't remember what that does. It's an amulet, so it's automatically not going to use it. Oh, yeah. Just make sure concoctions are able to do more concoctions. Yay! Doggo leveled up. Oh, wrong one. Oh, well. This one I want. Bonus XP. You can only have one concoction going unless you're an alchemist.
Still bleeding.
Which one is this? Okay, this is the one I haven't done yet, I think. Which he'll incidentally make a really good boss to test out this build, what I've got so far of the build. Because my ideal version of myself, successful content creator, all that good stuff, the obvious stuff, but physically, decent amount more muscle, obviously. But anyway, yeah, a lot more muscle.
That's right. You messed with the wrong gal.
Probably the best way to describe. I don't know why I always had this image that when I flexed up, it looked like I had a baseball in my arm, kind of thing. I don't know why, just what's in my head. And I think I have the body type to actually pull it off without using any steroids. So, because I wouldn't. And obviously, like, generally the rest of me pretty muscular too. And of course, weight loss. My goal is to get down to 15 to 20% body fat. I'm up over 30 right now. Where exactly? No effing clue. And find a style that actually looks good. Like, I wanted the full beard look, you know, the as one of my friends described it for me, was Viking himbo look is what he said. And I thought that was a funny way of describing it, but it worked. Thankfully, I can't be hurt while I'm doing this. But since I can't grow a full beard, I'll eventually shave and probably chop my hair off. Which, the only problem with me chopping my hair off is my hair is so frizzy it naturally poofs up a lot. So the weight of it being long right now is what keeps it from doing it. That's one of the benefits. But I'll probably chop my hair.
This place gives me.
And probably
creeps.
donate it too. But that's my ideal version of myself. At least physically. Mentally, I feel I'm semi-functional, but I would like the idea of being a bit more disciplined when it comes to whatever skill or pursuit I'm doing. There's no reason to fight her right now. She'll just run away anyway. Well, except for the fact she's trying to kill me. That's a valid reason. Can I hit you? I hit her once. That's good.
Damn it!
Whoa. It's over.
But does anybody want to share what their let's say I'm not going to use the word ideal self for ideal self, but like just personal improvement goals you want to do. It can be socially, it can be physically, professionally. Anything you want to share about that? So that's a big part of what my life has been since, in fact, really 2020. And I love hearing what other people want to do with their lives. Nope.
Escape my aim. Gonna put a bullet in you.
Great. More bad news.
Can't escape my aim.
I didn't even care that there was a chest up there. It would take too long for me to go back up there and get it. Oh good, I get to fight her now. Hopefully I can get this off on her before my dog hits her. Go. He's dead. Yeah, so far the build's going good. I'm just missing that. What makes that? What makes a disadvantage? Why it's failing right now? It's not perfect. Is because the ring I'm supposed to get, I
Still
messed up. Basically, by the time I fired all 6 shots, I should have my mod back. And therefore I can do it again, which automatically reloads my gun. And then I'm also right back into doing crit damage, or weak spot damage again.
Don't let him escape! Can't escape my aim.
Dog is here!
Just kind of rushing towards him now because if I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't. I don't need it because I'm not 100%ing that build, at least not yet. Because that would be another 25% damage increase across the board.
Thought you could hide, eh?
Hopefully this has one of the events I'm looking for, because there's another ring I wouldn't mind getting that comes from an event. So all I gotta do is find the event, and I'm guaranteed to get it. If I go silent for a while, just don't have too terrible much to say. I think at next checkpoint I'll be taking that break again, so I can wolf down some food. Shouldn't take me too long. I just gotta microwave the food. Take me about a minute, and that depends on if I want to have the side dish that I have set up for it. That might take a little bit longer. Nope. That's gonna have a guaranteed ring at the end. But it's not, it's a specific ring. Trying to get to the end of here so I can see it. Oh, there's a ring up there. Let's find out if that's it. I am beyond pain, and you die very quickly. The ring, it looks like, and it's Chains of Amplification, one I already have.
Get the outsider!
Yeah, this is not the right one. It doesn't have the event here. That is disappointing. If I remember correctly, this is going to be the witch. I think the event I'm looking for only shows up on the Night Weave one, possibly. Yeah, this is going to be the witch. Now we just got to find the lion and the wardrobe. Boo, that one sucked. case you're wondering about the pigs, they really don't do that much damage. Their job in this fight is to stagger you and give you ammo. A lot of scrap.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I'll wait to take that break until after I beat the correct fake king, which is not too far off from here. I don't need to do the wrong card this time. I can just go straight to where I want to go. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw this was so freaking legit. That one was actually hard to follow. I thought I had lost it a couple times.
Maybe I should check out that mural again.
I wonder if he gives you something when you talk to him. Nope. Alright, just gotta go fight the boss, and then I'm gonna take that probably 10-minute break, and then just so I can wolf down some food. We'll keep going. I do want to start streaming Diablo again, because they've been doing a lot of improvements, because I do dabble with it on my own.
He's missing.
I'm going to run back a little bit, because I think there's some loot that I can get that I haven't before. God damn. High pitch whine in my left ear, and it freaking hurt. I think what I was always told that is a frequent. You just lost the ability to hear a specific frequency. Because you couldn't come here before until I flipped it open in the dark side. I'm assuming this is a set ring, so I won't get something I don't already have. I might get something I already have, but it won't be the ring I'm looking for. Nope, it's the ring I already had. So I've done this one here before. Two. Make sure I gotta hit up one of the stones before I go fight him.
Still bleeding.
Oh, it's already down. I can't wait until I get rid of these. Don't have to wear these two anymore. If I find the dried clay, then I'll fuck that. This bleed build's insane. And I'm not even using it to the full potential I have in my mind. Because in my mind, there is a combination of abilities I want to use. Death Wish from this class, and I forget the name of the other one from Archon. And using those both would, I think, just give me an insane damage boost. I forget what it's called. And I forget the numbers behind it. I know the Death Wish one, I think, is a 25%. Which I've almost got. It's this one right here. Negates all healing, 35%. 35%. And then I have a decent amount of lifesteal. I gotta wait for Handler to max out before it becomes viable to use and safe-ish.
Tell us, stranger.
Here we go.
You're the slayer.
Should have expected him to do that.
A small steam. Very good.
That was too far away, damn it.
I've got enough of that.
I hate bosses that do this.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta cross back over to the other side and talk to his other half and get the ring that I tried to get, but it messed up. Trying to figure out what ring I'd probably or necklace I'd end up using because the one that they're recommending would allow me to wear Molbetta armor.
No lead.
That's the one I need. We're gonna go back to Ward 13. Still didn't get the one for the bleed build that I want. That's fine. And I didn't get the other event that I want, which would have been Singed Ring. Yeah, Singed Ring. But you off, take you. Now, I'm gonna want it to be something that's gonna help keep me alive. Now that I'm thinking of it, because yeah, I could get something that would allow me to, just outlive. I've got a lot of health regen, so it's not that big of a deal. This is probably the best idea because as I dodge around, I'll get shields. And then necklace-wise, this one's garbage now. It's going to do nothing if I don't switch it out. Bonk of Power is not too bad by itself, because that's just a straight 15%. I'm not... I could use that. It would give a 20% because I am forcing it to do bleed. If I'm below, that's 20% if I'm just... That's after killing an enemy, so that I can't do consistently. That would be insane, but... That would both give me damage and, but it requires me to get hit first, so I don't want that. No, that would only cover the initial hit. This would be good purely because it would allow me to spam my other abilities. So we're going to use that, Legacy Protocol. Alright. Let's see how this works out.
I bet Riggs could help me out. I should stop by.
I'm just short.
Maybe just need to go see.
Alright, then I might need to get rid of the bleeding, which is nice. I do like the bleeding, but I might need something that... That's for stowed weapon, which is not what I want. Throw that on there, because that might be enough.
Need something with a longer barrel.
That's actually less somehow. Hang on. Not right.
Decent trap out of that one.
That's weird. Like, before I was getting a shit ton, now I'm getting next to none.
I bet Riggs could help me out. I should stop by sometime.
I should probably just use this one anyway, because it would make my shots faster. Yeah, it's noticeably faster.
Good for big game, but not so much wild.
I'm falling just short, and I have the... Did I put on the right ring? Yes, I did. Do I have the Uber necklace that goes with this?
Those guns at Brabus sells are Better for killing and hunting.
Doesn't look like I have the special one that would have went with it. Calculating. Could work. For a different thing.
I bet Riggs could help me out. I should stop.
Alright, so I do have the option to make the necklace that goes with the 2 rings, but I have to sacrifice the 2 rings and then have to farm for the ring again. What it does is it doubles the effect of the ring. The only thing I can think that I'm missing, let me switch out the range damage by default. Switch it over to mod. Because that might be what they're using to cover the difference that I'm not catching. But they're using Mythic. I'm using less than Mythic.
Big game. Not so much where I'm after.
Okay. Is under Ritualist, am I getting mod generation just from being near? Do I have the correct trait set? That's another question. They should have, yeah, Spirit's maxed out, as it should be. Missing.
Maybe it just needs
Archer's Crest is what I'm missing from what he's using.
my gun.
I'm gonna let it play for a second or two just so I can see what all he's using down the line.
Oh, Rabbit's got to polish his stuff more. You can't shoot straight with this. I wonder if I can make a decent trap out of
They're
it.
not even using the mod reduction on that one. I don't know why he's using the bolt driver, but I'm pretty sure that's just a choice thing. Oh, he switched it. He switched the necklace. The Butcher's Fetish.
I'll bet Riggs could help me out. I should stop by.
Okay, I don't care about that one. Unless they changed it, like, the only way I see you doing this build where you would cycle through it faster is if your off class was, or one of your classes was Archon. Which eventually I'm going to do, but how are they doing that? Like, they're able to somehow make it so that,
He can probably help with my gun.
as much as I want that one, let me see if there's one that I can do that'll do the other half of what I want. Let me switch out the routing one, which means I don't have a lot of survivability rings being put into place.
Wonder if I can make a decent trap out of that one.
That's the only one I can think of that might make the difference. So let's try that out. So I'm now naturally gaining mod energy. Yeah, it's not fast enough. I'm missing one shot. The only thing I can think of that might make the difference is I steal the bandit.
Guns and rabbit cells are better for killing than hunting.
I was just checking to see if there was something I was missing. Yeah, the bandit one. Let me step out and reset that DPS thing.
I'll bet Riggs could help me out.
It's not what they do, because I'm effectively cheating, that there is a chance that I won't I won't use a bullet randomly, but it's not guaranteed. It's like right there. All right. So I'm missing something on that build. I'll find out what it is. So that's not going to do what I want it to do. Let's get where we're going next. I have one more build I want to... yeah, that should work, but I probably need to power it up.
I wonder if I can make a decent trap out of that one.
Put that on there. Give you back your bandit. Do I have the credit or scrap to upgrade, but I might not have the material, which thankfully I can go buy a lot of the material. So we got to upgrade the fire shotgun. Once I do that, then I'll go take that break. All right. Yeah, I'm out of iron. Of all things, I'm out of iron. Most basic material.
Well, look at you. Come back if you need anything.
Now I need forged iron.
So long.
Come on. This is something that does annoy me yet. Like, yeah, it's supposed to make them feel realistic that they're doing other things when you walk up. But it does get annoying that and you're like, hey, I'm trying to do something here. I should just go ahead. Now wait. I have 80 already, so I should be fine.
Was that salt?
And I have plenty of hardened iron, of course. Go ahead and max this out, because I like the shotgun by default. Even if it's not used for a build I'm wanting to do. Can you mark these as favorites? You can. That's good. Come back to actually using that and trying to make it mo better. I want to strip that of all of its upgrades. Alright. I'm trying to remember all the things for this. I think Legacy Protocol is actually the correct necklace for it, but let's see here. Oh, they're actually using the bleed setup for this. Interesting. Alright. Since I got most of that anyway, I'm just missing one ring. It's the singed ring, incidentally.
Still bleeding.
I'm gonna put that on because it does give me leeway. So I'm missing the singed ring. Go ahead and toss that on. That'll be useful. What modification? So I could just toss in the corrosive rounds, which would mean when I activate it, I'll be able to do corrosive and fire simultaneously. What is she gonna offer me to buy?
Alright.
It would just be the Ring of Spears. I don't care about the hot shot.
We're finished here.
So yeah, that's probably my best bet, because once again, we're going for as many status effects as I can. And then this I'll be able to put on the bleeding. No. Now that I have my mod, let me step back.
Travis got a polish.
Almost 2,000 DPS right now. And that's only warm-up. Because I'm not even using all the correct mods. So let's do this. Yep. That'll do it. That will do, pig. That will do. The only thing is I'm going to switch out, because I don't want two shotguns. I like having a different offhand. Let's use the Nebula, because this is why. It's just an acid thrower. Alright.
Those guns that Brabus sells are better for killing.
Once I get this ability, I'll be able to activate this and get another 35% damage. And then the other ability I'm wanting to do is under this, which I already have maxed out. It's the second ability, Chaos Gate. Conjures a 7-meter unstable zone, which grants allies 15% to all damage dealt. Increases mod generation, but increases damage that allies take by 15%. I'm not going to be able to do that until I finish up Handler, so I can have the natural damage reduction I'm after. Self-damage reduction, that's more because of... yeah, I'm broaching 3k DPS. I ran out of the corrosive because I did the order wrong, but anyway. We'll take that break. You know what? I'm not gonna take a break. I'm gonna call it here. Because I'm gonna continue playing. I'm gonna probably continue playing on my own. I might stream later. Might be this game. Might be something else. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I do want to eventually make it to where I do what I was just talking about, because I do prepare my food in advance, like take a 15-minute break, eat food, and then just keep going. Make it almost an all-day thing where I stream. But we'll see. Anyway,